In a move that could significantly impact abortion access nationwide, Idaho, Kansas, and Missouri have joined forces in a lawsuit against the Food and Drug Administration. Their target mifepristone, a medication used in over half of all abortions in the United States. The lawsuit seeks to roll back access to this drug by imposing stricter regulations on its distribution and use. The heart of the state's argument lies in their challenge to the FDA's approval of mifepristone. They argue that the agency overstepped its authority and failed to adequately consider the drug's safety. Specifically, the lawsuit calls for a ban on telehealth prescriptions for mifepristone. This would require women to make multiple in-person visits to a doctor in order to obtain the medication, creating a significant obstacle for many, particularly those in rural areas or with limited resources. Further, the lawsuit seeks to limit the window of pregnancy during which mifepristone can be used. It aims to restrict access to the drug after the first 7 weeks of pregnancy, despite current FDA guidelines allowing its use up to 10 weeks. This move directly contradicts scientific consensus on the safety and efficacy of mifepristone within this timeframe. This legal challenge represents the latest salvo in the ongoing battle over abortion rights in the United States. It underscores the deep divisions within the country and the persistent efforts to restrict access to abortion, even in the aftermath of the Supreme Court's 2024 decision upholding access to mifepristone. The Justice Department, under the Trump administration, has mounted a vigorous defense against the lawsuit. Their arguments hinge on two key points: legal standing and the statute of limitations. Essentially, the Justice Department contends that the states lack the grounds to bring this lawsuit in the first place. Firstly, the Justice Department argues that Idaho, Kansas, and Missouri lack the necessary legal standing to sue the FDA. They claim that the states have not demonstrated sufficient concrete harm or injury directly caused by the FDA's actions. This argument centers on the concept that for a lawsuit to be valid, the plaintiffs must prove they have been directly and negatively impacted by the defendant's actions. Secondly, the Justice Department points to the statute of limitations as a major obstacle for the lawsuit. They emphasize that the state's challenge focuses on FDA actions taken back in 2016. Since the statute of limitations for such cases is 6 years, the Justice Department asserts that the state's claims are no longer legally actionable. In addition to these arguments, the Justice Department has also raised concerns about the venue of the lawsuit, which was filed in Texas. They argue that the case should either be dismissed altogether or transferred to a more appropriate jurisdiction. This procedural maneuver adds another layer of complexity to the legal battle. This lawsuit unfolds against a backdrop of evolving legal and political landscapes surrounding abortion in the United States. The Supreme Court's 2024 decision upholding access to mifepristone marked a significant victory for abortion rights advocates, but it did not settle the issue entirely. The Supreme Court's decision overturned an earlier ruling by a Trump-appointed judge, Matthew Kacsmaryk, who had attempted to halt FDA approval for mifepristone. The Supreme Court found that the plaintiffs in that case lacked standing, effectively preserving access to the medication. However, the court's decision did not preclude future legal challenges, as evidenced by the current lawsuit. Adding to the complexity are the divergent abortion laws across the 3 states involved in the lawsuit. Idaho has implemented a complete ban on abortion at all stages of pregnancy. This makes it extremely difficult for women to access abortion care within the state, forcing them to travel long distances or navigate legal hurdles. Kansas, on the other hand, recently witnessed the successful passage of a pro-choice constitutional amendment. This significant victory for abortion rights advocates has restored access to abortion services in the state after years of restrictions. The amendment ensures that women in Kansas have the right to make their own healthcare decisions, including whether or not to continue a pregnancy. Missouri presents a mixed picture. While abortion was briefly banned in the state following the overturning of Roe v. Wade, a pro-choice constitutional amendment has since been passed, resuming access to abortion services. However, the legal landscape remains somewhat uncertain, and challenges to abortion access are ongoing. The lawsuit targeting mifepristone has profound implications for the future of abortion access in the United States, particularly in a post-Roe v. Wade era. Medication abortion, which typically involves the use of mifepristone in combination with another drug called misoprostol, has become increasingly prevalent in recent years. Since the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, effectively dismantling the constitutional right to abortion, access to abortion services has become increasingly polarized across the country. Many states have enacted strict bans or limitations on abortion, forcing women to seek alternative options. Statistics highlight the crucial role of medication abortion in providing access to safe and legal abortion care. Studies have shown that medication abortion now accounts for over 60% of all abortions performed in the United States. This figure underscores the significant impact that restricting access to mifepristone would have on women's reproductive rights. The increasing popularity of medication abortion can be attributed to several factors, including its safety, efficacy, and privacy. It offers women a less invasive alternative to surgical abortion, allowing them to terminate a pregnancy at home with medical supervision. This method has proven to be highly effective in the early stages of pregnancy, with success rates comparable to surgical abortion.
Hey, we all want to scale our business. Hey, I have the answer for you today to help you do that. If you're looking to scale from 5, 6, even 7 figures and beyond, book called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. I'm going to give it to you for free. All you have to do is type in growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash, and you can download the book for absolutely free. I hope the book helps you this year. Take your business to the next level. Again, go grab the book, growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash. I wish you the best and grow, scale, and win.
There it is. Magnum. Holy moly.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Dear God, it's beautiful.